We would now like to introduce Ms. Rebecca Rice, Director of Dance.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to say that the dance department has grown by leaps and bounds this year, no pun intended, thanks to the effort and dedication of many students. One in particular stands out, and today the dance department would like to honor her. This student graced our campus last September with her natural artistic spirit, grace, and charm. Since then, she has distinguished herself to be not only an excellent dance technician and luscious performer, but one with a unique creative spirit and drive. This student possesses a seemingly endless passion and love for dance, which she takes very seriously. She is curious about dance in all its factions, from respecting the physical process of training to understanding its historical and cultural context within society. Quietly a leader, filled with confidence and natural artistic sensibilities, she has been a joy to work with. We are thrilled she is only a junior and will be back again with us another year. The Excellence in Dance Award this year goes to the dedicated and talented Emma Chin. I would like to introduce now Mr. Desh Hindle, the Director of Music.
Before announcing the Music Award, I would just like to make sure you know that one of the keyboard pieces played during the processional this afternoon was composed by one of my theory students and my advisee, Connie Long. And just to make sure you get a chance to hear it and know that it's her work, we're going to play it for you again at the beginning of the recessional. I do want to thank Connie very much for contributing her original work to our ceremony today. The Roosevelt Temple Prize is awarded to that student who has made outstanding contributions to music at the Academy. This year's recipient has made Cushing's classical chamber music program her artistic home during her 3.5 years on our campus. To get a sense of what is meant by an outstanding contribution, we need only turn to the archive of our concert programs during this period. 11 major performances of works by 8 composers, 91 private flute lessons, 420 chamber music rehearsals, 560 hours of practice logged outside of rehearsal, Central District Orchestra, the Micah Solo and Ensemble Festival twice. What I can't put a number on is her respect for the art form, the earnestness of her effort, her modesty, her omnipresent good cheer, and her seemingly unlimited perseverance. It is a pleasure to offer my sincere thanks and congratulations to Soyeon Selena Kim. I would now like to introduce Ms. Julia Ohm, Chairperson of the Performing Arts Department.
The Betty Davis 1926 Award is named after Ruth Elizabeth Davis and is awarded to a senior who has contributed greatly to the dramatics program. Star of stage and screen, and most notably a Cushing alum, Ms. Davis is heralded by the American Film Institute as the greatest actress of all time, second only to Katharine Hepburn. She made her fame playing, for the most part, unsympathetic characters, but achieved notoriety in romantic dramas. Davis was known to say that her success was at the expense of her personal life. It is often a misnomer that actors love the limelight. Truth be told, we enjoy retiring to our secret worlds. On stage, we are hidden behind a carefully crafted character and can be quite adept traveling in and out of other worlds. By portraying other people, we make magic, find solace, and shift the story to our liking. Our recipient today admits freely that he, too, enjoys the shelter of make-believe, other people's stories, and virtual worlds. I'm so very grateful that I had the chance over the last 4 years to travel continents, span centuries, and dabble in religion with this recipient. And I find it fitting that my son, Sebastian, was one of his first kind memories at Cushing. As he ushered him in, I am ushering him out with the wisdom of T.S. Eliot. Anxiety is the handmaiden of creativity. The Betty Davis 1926 award goes to Christopher Bennett. I'd now like to introduce Mr. Robert Johnson, Chairman of the Visual Arts Department.
The Deb Roten 1990 Award is presented to that student who has displayed excellence in the art of middlesmithing. This year's award goes to Carmela Antonellis. The Jeanette Power-Curry Visual Arts Department Award is presented to that student who has shown outstanding works of art in pottery this year. It goes to my advisee, Sean Kim. The Visual Arts Department Award is presented to that student who has shown excellence in the art of photography. We all know the school photographer, Molly O'Neill. Barstow 1915 Art Award is presented to that student who has shown great achievement in industry and art. The one and only Jacqueline Coomer, my advisor. It's my pleasure now to announce Dr. James Tracy, our headmaster.
I'm reminded of a comment that Albert Einstein made when somebody wanted to write a biography of him at the age of 34. And he said the only person who deserved a biography at the age of 34 was Mozart. I think that if Einstein can be humbled by the greatness of somebody who preceded him, it's humbling to also be in the presence in your own lifetime of people who are truly superlative in their various talents. All of you in the senior class tomorrow are going to get the best prize that you can get at Cushing Academy, and that is a Cushing diploma, and so I congratulate you on that. And each and every one of you has tremendous talents and gifts. And yet it's wonderful to be in the presence at a school like Cushing. I didn't really experience this until I went to college, because I came from a small town, didn't really have a lot of people who worked hard at school in my town. Pretty much a working class factory town. In fact, I was a high school dropout. But the experience when I finally got my GED and went to college was that I was in the presence of people who were better than I was at almost anything I could pick, and I learned from them. I grew better from that. And I also learned to be humbled and celebratory of their talents. And one of the things that I think is both the gift of being at Cushing is one of the things that's a gift of being at Cushing is that you get to be inspired by all of these people who have superlative talents in different areas, just as you inspire them in areas that might not be recognized by these awards today. And at the same time, you get to be humbled and grow to appreciate that you, A, are not the most talented person on everything in the world, which is a good lesson to learn because you're going to have to learn it one time or another. And secondly, to learn to celebrate the gifts of those around you. And one of the things that's such a hallmark to me of you as Cushing students is that you're always so generous and warm-hearted in celebrating in love the people who get awards that recognize their talents when you are not getting an award for your wonderful talents as well. So congratulations to who you are as a community. And I have been privileged to be part of the culture that you inculcate as students for the last 7 years. It's been a privilege to be with you. And I hope that someday you will be the Albert Einstein celebrating the Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. It's true. And at this time, it's my distinct pleasure to present this year's top academic awards. I do want to mention that today's awards are in the form of Kiva cards. Now, just briefly explain what Kiva cards are. It's a nonprofit organization. You're given a certain amount of money that you can't use for yourself. This idea came from students several years ago. I think it's a lovely idea. It's a micro-lending organization that allows you to pick which project in the Kiva website you want to give that money toward. It's a project that's been submitted by somebody who is impoverished somewhere in the world, who is entrepreneurial and wants to build a business that will bring work to other people and goods and services to other people somewhere in the developing world. And so I think this is a wonderful way for you to both be celebrated and then to give back to somebody else who shares the human family on the planet with you, to inspire and build entrepreneurial opportunities. The Heslin Family Prize honors longtime beloved faculty members Paul and Penny Heslin, as well as their daughter Paula Heslin Nelson, class of 1953. Paula is still very much involved with the school. This prize is awarded annually to a junior class day student who has exhibited an extraordinarily high level of curiosity and an exceptional enthusiasm for learning. What nice qualities. And they are held in spades by the young but talented Mallory Fredericks. By the way, it's been 7 years, and I've never properly invited you to thank our Vanna White here. Dr. Carlisle, of course, living proof that it does take a PhD to turn those cards. Nicely done. Thank you, Susan. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award is given to that junior who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in the humanities and social sciences. This year's recipient is the eminently deserving Danny Wang. The Elmira College Key Award, which is given to that junior who has achieved academic excellence and who has additionally demonstrated outstanding school and community leadership, is awarded to this year's ineffably capable Yun Yu Nancy Yun. The Class of 1888 prize is drawn from a fund established by the members of the class and makes possible an award to that member of the freshman class who has achieved the freshman or freshwoman class, who has achieved the highest academic average in all subjects. This year's recipient is no stranger to Cushing and no stranger to this stage today, Mackenzie Burke. It's no secret where she got those brains. Both dad and mom. Both dad and mom. The Raymond E. Farwell Class of 1896 prize is given in memory of Mr. Farwell, who was a longtime trustee and an early benefactor of this great academy. It's awarded to that sophomore who has achieved the highest academic average. This year, the recipient of that prize is the inestimable Min Huang Vien, Tony. The Harvard Prize Book Award is sponsored by Harvard University and the Harvard Club of Boston as well. It's awarded to that boy or girl in the junior class who has shown throughout his or her school life exceptional scholarship, character, and the foremost leadership. I've been privileged to accompany a number of students to the Harvard Club for this award ceremony in the fall as well, which the student will be invited to, and it's a wonderful experience for the student. This year's recipient of the Harvard Prize Book Award is the ineluctable Ginji Bob Zhang. I call him Bob. The Joseph R. Curry Book Prize is given to that boy or girl in the junior class who exemplifies the qualities of scholarship, leadership, and achievement, has excellent character, and is active in school and community activities. A duplicate of this prize is being placed in the Fisher-Watkins Library in honor of the recipient. This year, the prize is presented to Gabrielle Dutil. Gabby? The Mildred Dunn Beebe 1936 and Clifford Beebe Prize goes to that senior day student who has taken best advantage of Cushing's academic and leadership opportunities. This year, the prize goes to a young gentleman who has also transformed Cushing in such positive ways, including initiating the Other Penguins First program, which has reminded all of us that it's all about others first. And he personifies to me the great quote from Hillel, if I am not for myself, what am I? But if I am not for others, what am I? If I am not for others, what am I? If I'm not for myself, who will be? If not now, when? Well done, sir. Lou Dinkle. The Telegram and Gazette Student Achiever Award. It is awarded to that senior who most clearly embodies Cushing Academy's goals for achievement in scholarship as well as citizenship. This year, the award is presented to the indefatigable Nicholas Merrill. Nick? And another proud faculty parent. Well done. The Richard B. Dunn 1931 Prize, given in honor of one who was himself a one-year senior, served with distinction as a member of the Board of Trustees for 24 years. It's a pretty good return on investment, I think. And was president of the board for 14 years. The prize is awarded to that one-year senior or postgraduate who has maintained the highest cumulative grade point average during the year just ended. The Richard B. Dunn 1931 Prize is given this year to Barbara Reyes Lopez. The Herbert Hua-Sen Chen 1960 Prize is awarded to the four-year student who has excelled academically and has made an outstanding contribution to Cushing Academy. This is a very high-level award, and one of the extraordinary things about this young lady is not only her artistic talents and her tremendously keen intellect, but also her affability, her humility, and her kindness to everybody she encounters. It goes, of course, to So-Yeon Selena Kim. I believe her family is here from Korea, so it's wonderful that they came so far to see The Vincent V.R. Booth Class of 1923 awards are given each year to students who, in the judgment of the headmaster, moi, and the faculty, have done a tremendous amount for this academy and deserve special recognition. I take great pleasure in giving the award to the following seniors for their personal growth and the ways in which they have exhibited, as well as personified, embodied the contributions to the life of this wonderful community. Please come up one at a time. I want to call your names so that you can be individually recognized on the stage, not come en masse. You each deserve special applause. First of all, Carmela Antonellis. Ludeco. Jack Harrisamowitz. Katie Keller. I apologize, I missed one in the alphabetical order, but why be slaves to process? Not to be missed, Nate Hurwitz. Kwan Yi, Jackie Coomer. Mrs. Tracy and I have had the privilege of visiting Jackie and Jennifer's home many times in Beijing, and I'm always impressed when I go. There's a painting of a chicken on the wall that Jackie did when she was 5 years old that is better than I could ever aspire to do. I mean, it's quite extraordinary. Not just for a 5-year-old, it would be impressive if a teenage artist did it. So I'm not surprised that she won an award, Bob. That was great. I still have trouble with the stick figures in Hangman. So. Grady McPhee. Megan O'Donnell. Yitong Chow. Nora comes from Shanghai, I think. Shanghai, right, Nora? And she is so much fun in so many ways, but the story I always remember about you, Nora, is I heard the greatest, just the greatest version of, what was it? It was Nirvana playing in this music studios. I heard just this really great jam of a Nirvana tune coming, and I wanted to go see who it was, and it was Nora and another student. Nora was just wailing on the drums. It was just fantastic. So I know that there's going to be some tremendous rock and roll, some grunge music coming out of Shanghai soon. Brooke Roberts. Jing Rong. Jing. Brian Stipek. Brian? And last, but very, very, very far from least, Lauren Young. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I now have the privilege of participating in giving the Reitman Teacher of the Year Award. This award was established by the Reitman family in 1976 to honor that teacher who, in the estimation of the students and the faculty of Cushing Academy, has achieved distinction as a faculty member. This award represents the highest honor that a faculty member can receive as a part of the Cushing community. Over the last 16 years, a Cushing student has been selected to introduce the Reitman Teacher of the Year. And so at this time, I would like to invite Abigail Mosing from the class of 2013 to join me on stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to have the privilege of announcing this year's Teacher of the Year award. This award goes to someone who has positively influenced my short year here at Cushing, and I can tell that he's definitely influenced others in the community as well. He is the epitome of what a teacher should be like. He is a great communicator, is deeply interested in his subject matter, and he cares deeply about each and every one of his students. He makes sure that each of them is putting forth his or her best effort, and he gets visibly disappointed when a student doesn't work up to their full potential. He is always available outside of class, ready to go over course material, greet you in the hallway, or just talk. I have had quite a few heart-to-heart conversations with him about his wonderful son, Cody, who has autism. My brother Will also has the disorder, and we have bonded talking about the issues surrounding autism, and we share anecdotes about our autistic family members. He has shown himself to be a reliable person as well as a teacher. He is always enthusiastic and encouraging, telling us to study hard and to enjoy ourselves before every quiz and test. He shows his humor every day in class, and he has told our students recently, "You don't have to go to the bathroom, you're just bored and you don't want to be here." My time with him as a mentor has been unforgettable, and he is completely deserving of this award, and I know many students and faculty here feel the same. I am proud to announce that the Reitman Cushing Teacher of the Year Award for the 2012-13 school year is Mr. Bill Winning.
Thank you, Abby. Great job. And congratulations, Bill. As is our tradition, I now call on Jack Peacock, Student Body President, to pass along the Silver Penguin staff to the 2013-2014 Student Body President, Max Grafton.
Before I get going here, I'd just like to thank all the faculty members and what they do for us. I think it's really great what they do here. If we could just give them a big round of applause. It has been an honor to serve as your student body president for the past year. Class of 2013, you have all changed my life, and I can only hope that I have changed yours. For next year's student body, there was no one better than Max Grafton to become your new student leader. It gives me great pleasure to pass this staff down to you, Max, because I know you and the rest of the student body will make this an even better school than it is today.
Thank you, Jack. I, Max Grafton, accept the responsibilities of being student body president. I just hope to carry on his great work, and I look forward to working for the year of 2014. But for now, let's focus on the last day of our class of 2013.
One more time, congratulations to all of today's award winners. Let me explain how we will conduct our end-of-year all-school handshake following our singing of the alma mater. The rain has held off, and so, after we sing the alma mater, the faculty will recess to the rear of the tent and continue on down to Quimby Field. We ask that family and friends remain seated until the faculty, seniors, then juniors, sophomores, and freshmen have left the tent, and we'll begin the all-school handshake down on the field. Thank you so much for attending this year's award ceremony. As an introduction to the alma mater, with which we traditionally close this ceremony, the chorus will present a Cushing song written in the year 1917, which they have adapted to honor our class of 2013. This special tribute to our seniors will transition directly into the alma mater, which is printed in your program. At that time, we will all rise and join in.
You